Hi, it's me, your girl, Mariana. So it's week 9, I think, and yeah, everything's cool. Ignore my voice. I was sick this whole week, and I feel better, but like my voice is still not that great. So anyway, um, today I'm going to talk to you about kind of like the differences in culture that I've found. Even though I've talked about this on and on and on in other vlogs, like this one specifically about that. So let's get started. Particularly like when I left Puerto Rico, I haven't had a big culture shock. Honest to God, like nothing has really impacted me so much that it shocks me to my very core or anything like that. Because when I left Puerto Rico, I left with a really adamant mindset, like, oh, this is going to be so very completely different from back home. Like, don't expect comfort, because this is like 360. This is not the same as back home. And for the most part, that's still true. Like, for example, back home, but it's sunny all the time. Seasons don't change. People are very nice and warm and whatever, and I don't know. And here it's very cold outside. There's a very notable change in seasons, and I'm noticing now since it's officially spring. So I've been seeing like the changes between winter and spring, which is really peculiar for me. And you know, people are very kind here as well, but it's different from back home. It's a different kind of niceness. Like back home, it's we show our love in a very physical way. Here it's more in action kind of way, like, oh, hi, do you want to sit here and talk with us, or do you want to do this? You know, very, very open people here. And in terms of like one of the things I actually talked about this in my other vlogs that really gave me culture shock for me was the classrooms, because I'm starting to be an English teacher, and my classes require me to go to school, to go to local schools. And the things that shocked me to my core, honestly, like kind of culture shock, was mostly what I saw in the classrooms, like seeing reading time, you know, silent time, and actually being silent. Like back home, like silent time is talking time. Like you can say it's silent time, but everyone's going to be talking, because no one can sit still. Not even like the shy ones. Shy ones usually stay in their, you know, tables or whatever, but you know, even the shy ones, when they have friends, they just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And here it's like very different. It's very structured, and they're very like very silent. I don't know, it's very peculiar. And like the chairs, like they have different chairs, like the rocking chair and the swiveling chair or whatever, and it's they cater to their students' comforts a lot, and that's very peculiar for me, I guess. So yeah, that was really shocking to me. It's not that Puerto Rico doesn't cater to kids' comfort, it's just that that's not the priority. Priority is to learn. Like, you're here to learn, I'm the teacher, you need to listen to me, and whatever. So it's a very teacher-based structure, although we're trying to change that, obviously. But, you know, it's not to the level of Canada, where they're very constructivist, and that basically means that they give all the power to the students. So yeah, that. There's a few other things, I don't know. Like, I've gone to different things, and for example, I went to pavilions and stuff like that, and I really like that, and I wish Puerto Rico would do that. Where they basically commemorate is not the word I'm looking for, but it's the closest thing I'm thinking of. But you know, they celebrate, I think. they celebrate these different cultures that have come together from around the world and are now in Canada, like Ukraine, China, Chinese, well, yeah, Ukrainian people, Chinese people, Indian people from India, Native Americans, obviously. What other places? Mexican people, Filipinos, whatever, and stuff like that. And they just celebrate like their culture here in Canada. And I feel like Puerto Rico could do that. Like, I feel like out of all the places that could probably do that, Puerto Rico would be one of them, because we're a mixed race. Like, we have a bit of everything within us, and I feel like we should celebrate what we have. I don't know, like that thing of the pavilions, I really like that, and I feel like it would be so great if we could do that too, and, you know, just celebrate our heritage, you know, and not just ours, but everyone who lives in our country, island, whatever. I don't know, that was really nice. I have found that Canada likes to celebrate that diverseness that they have, and I found out that's amazing, and I would really like it if we do that as well back home. Oh, and that's like the other thing, like Canada is really diverse in terms of races. Like, there are a lot of people here, and I mean, like, from different countries, you know, not just United States or anything like that. Like, Canada has Chinese peoples, Korean, people from the Ukraine, Russians. They have so many other races, Mexicans. It's really nice. I absolutely love it. I find myself sometimes really shocked when I hear someone speak Spanish. Like, here obviously everyone speaks English, well, majority speaks English. And yesterday I was buying clothes, I'm putting on clothes or whatever, and the people next to me who were in the changing room next to me were speaking Spanish, and I could hear what they were saying because I speak Spanish. And someone knocked on my changing room door, and I responded in Spanish because I was listening to them speak Spanish, and I felt so comfortable because they were speaking Spanish. I was like, oh wait a minute, I'm not in Puerto Rico, I'm still in Canada. Oh my gosh, because I responded in Spanish. So yeah, that happens. Like, I'm always really surprised when I hear Spanish, but really happy, you know. What else? I don't know. Everything is different here. I can't, you know, I can sometimes tell you what shocks me and what not, and sometimes I forget other things. Like, for example, snow. Snow is not normal back home, as I've said so many times before. Bus. Like, I've taken the bus so many times, and honestly, honest to God, I like taking the bus. I wish we had buses back home. Like, it's nice. I don't know. Like, I use the bus to go to the mall a lot for whatever reason, and it's just nice when you don't have a car and your friend can't go to a mall with you or whatever, and you could just go grab your things and go, you know. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna include like a couple of videos, and this is like an added bonus. I'm gonna put out a couple of videos about like what I did this week. Like, for example, like yesterday was the banquet, so you're gonna see me dressed up and whatever, and I went to a musical recital. So yeah, those are gonna be added there, but that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm done. See you next week. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to the NSE program, the YouTube channel I mean, and yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.